Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Hope y'all doing all right. So it's my birthday, and I'm trying to pull up my live stream on my. Hey, thanks, Trash. Hey, Shazzle. I'm trying to pull up so I can see over here as well. But for some reason, there we go. All right. Hey guys, sorry about that. So just heard somebody on my front porch. Heard a. Let me see if I can catch everybody. Chazzle Trash, not the smartest. Thanks. Thanks, Saul. Thanks, Blocky. Thanks, Paul. Yep, Danny, how you doing? Hey, Apple fanboy, doing great. Lau. Thanks, Shazzle. Thanks, Leo. Gamer. Dancing. Slimeball. Wald. Blocky. Has been a while, Apple. Abby Davy. Thanks, Reaper. Pox8. Hey, Broken Glasses. Thank you again, Shazzle. Thanks, Apple. Doing all right, Gamer. Hey, Mr. Pug. Thank you. Thanks, Paul. No, 84, Apple. Thanks, Cat. Hey, Jay. I haven't seen your mom, so. Hey, thanks, Billy. Thanks, Walt. So, just heard a little stir in the yard. I'm gonna try to adjust this camera a little bit. Heard a little stir in the yard, and somebody on my steps, and got out there, and I had a delivery, little birthday care package. My little sister sent to me. Let's look at what she sent. First, she sent balloons, a red balloon, happy birthday balloon, and then like a bag of snacks. So there's barbecue Lays, Reese's, a mini lasagna. When I say mini, y'all can see it's not me just being super fat, it's smaller than my hand. And a frozen pizza. She couldn't decide if I needed lasagna or pizza for my lunch, so she sent one of each, which is really awesome. Don't get to see my sister as often as I'd like. She's a lot of y'all know she has some. She's had some health issues. She was in the hospital. She was hospitalized for a couple of months. So she is immunocompromised, and so we try to avoid exposure. I really miss her. I look forward to the day that she's better. Just because, she's like my bestie. My brother and my sister are like my best friends. I love them. I like spending time with them. So I do miss getting to see her. But she's getting better. And I still haven't gotten my shots. I need to do that so I can go see her because they don't let anybody over there that's not cleared. And while I don't believe it's right to have it mandated by the government, I do believe in people's rights to control what comes in and out of their house, and I don't blame her. No, she's out of the hospital now. She's been out, but she was really bad. And also, she sent me a cake. It's a little bitty cake, but it's a cake, which is good because I don't need a whole cake. Especially since there's Reese's. But, according to her, she said, here's you some cake, here's you some chips, here's you some snacks. Ooh, that's loud, isn't it? Because it's your birthday, and calories don't count on birthdays, is what she said. So, I am 45. Well, they seal this sucker. Ouch. All right. I'm not going to eat this whole little thing, but I am going to taste it. Y'all want to try the cake? Here's what it looks like. Got little balloons on top. Here, let me. That's it. And just a comparison so you can see it's a little cake. It does look good. It's probably the first time I've ever eaten anything on camera. I think it is, actually. Let's try a little bite of it. All right. That's good cake. No one's coming over random. It's going to be a quiet day of working and bill paying. That's what I plan to do today. Well, I've already paid bills for the month, most of them. Yeah. Payday on birthday sucks because then it's all of a sudden it's like, oh, hey, happy birthday. And hey, I got paid. And hey, let me spend all my money on bills right now. And so, but I'm blessed. I've had a lot of great birthday messages from you guys. I really appreciate it. My Facebook's been eat up with them. Oh, that was just a piece of ice. I haven't had no cake at all. Got a cake. Got a roof over my head. I mean, y'all remember this time, this time last year, I didn't have my own home. Remember, I was homeless last year. So, way better off than I am. And, that's it. I kind of get down sometimes and get in my feelings, get upset about being so broke and so distressed, depressed and stressed. But sometimes I forget. It could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Like I said, this time last year I was in somebody else's home. I didn't, it wasn't mine. And so I'm very, very grateful, thankful to the Lord. I know I'm blessed in more ways. We forget how blessed we are sometimes. I was blessed with a home. I got lights on. I got some food. I got a cell phone. All right, thanks, gamer. Thanks, Ethamwit. I got a bunch of great people I get to talk to here on YouTube. You guys are amazing. I'm blessed to have great subscribers, viewers like y'all. Hey, Nezzy. Hey, thanks, Edgar. But yeah, like I said, this time a year ago, I was literally sitting in a room, probably crying, if I'm going to be completely honest, just so depressed. In a room, it wasn't my own. It wasn't my house. And so, yeah, things are a lot better. And I only had 500 subscribers at the time, maybe not even. Yeah, I may have had 500 subscribers at the time because I didn't even hit the 1,000 subscribers until, March. So, yeah. Got a long way to go. So I'm still living under that poverty line, but like I said, it's a lot better than it was. So I'm grateful. I'm going to choose to be grateful. Appreciate what the Lord has provided me and just do my part to keep getting better and get back. Also, I've lost nearly 45 pounds in the past 6 weeks. I say, as I'm eating cake. So we'll just have to do some extra sit-ups today to get rid of this. Thanks. It's not just white cake. Yeah, it's just like white cake. Like right, Sebastian? Oh, hey, but thanks for being here. Cool. Yeah, I figured what you meant, Paul. I believe this came from Publix. Publix has even their just standard sitting over there in the cooler cakes are really good. Thanks, Random. Good night, Random. So, I'm going to try something today if I get a chance. I still got to log in and do some work, well, as much work as I can because the internet's still not here. But, so as y'all know, or a lot of y'all know, I use my mobile data for everything I do because we don't have internet here yet. They keep saying in a couple weeks. They've been saying in a couple weeks since frickin' August. It's also one of the reasons I'm so broke. Because the jobs I do are, they're online jobs, and there's only a couple of them I can pick up and do with such slow internet right now. So, I agree, Sebastian. The Publix and Costco ones especially. But as soon as I get high-speed internet, I can pick up thanks, Hulk. Thanks, Yash. But as soon as I get high-speed internet, I can pick up a couple more contracts. The other thing I can do is I can do more content. I've made nothing from YouTube the past couple of months. You've got to make at least $100 to get paid, and I've only made $30 each month the past couple of months. Which is insane because I had made up to $1,200 one month, and a lot of that is just because it's so painful making content. Thanks, Tiao. Hey, Snazzy. It's so painful making content. I'll make a 6-minute video, and then my data is tied up for sometimes an hour trying to upload a 6-minute video. Painful. Can't live stream anything other than this. And even it still got a little bit of a delay. What in the world? I'm fixing to try something real quick. Well, so even this has a bit of a delay. But once I get my real internet here, yeah, there's a. So do y'all see my face moving? Because I don't know if it's my, because I'm watching my stream. Oh, I paused it. Okay, this makes more sense. Okay, there is. I'm going to do this. Okay, there's a 4.5 second delay. So there's a 4.5 second delay between what I do here and what I see on my screen over here on the laptop. Now, I don't know if it's for y'all, but that's what it is for me. So weird. I can't monitor myself doing that. So I got to quit that. My story. I'm going to try something since I can live stream with this. What I'm thinking about doing is having my laptop play what's on my laptop screen play on the TV. Take my phone and set it up in front of the TV to where the only thanks, Doug. I do occasionally stream on Twitch, but I'm not a partner. Um, but put the phone to where all it sees is the TV screen and have it hooked to my laptop and play Minecraft on my laptop and live stream a new world that way. I can't do a realm because the realm requires me using my phone's Wi-Fi. Even though my laptop has its own internet, it won't let me play the realm without being connected to another source of internet. It's messed up in the coding. But I could do a exploration of a new 1.18 Caves and Cliffs world and see if it will actually. The only problem is since it's going to be across the room, I won't be able to see the chats as well to interact. But I think I'm going to try it. But yeah, Sebastian, I'm on Twitch, the same name as I am here, The Mighty Dale. I'm not a partner. And I'm going to start streaming on Twitch weekly once we get internet here. But I may never. Well, I've got it plugged in. It don't do screen mirroring, Bruce, but I do have it plugged in so I can see it on my TV. Like I'm looking across the room at my TV right now, and I see the same thing on my laptop. I do not, Paul. But what do y'all think? Y'all think I should try to do a camera watching the TV, live stream and playing Minecraft later? I got to work before I do that. Thanks, Shadonk. I'll look into those. Thanks, Emmer. Thanks, Damien. Oh, this is a big bite. I think that's enough cake for now. Let's get one more bite here. I do not know who that is, Dylan. Hey, thank you. Because I don't, it's not fast enough. So you can't screen share without being connected to Wi-Fi. Both devices connected to Wi-Fi. I don't have enough. My bandwidth isn't fast enough. Thanks, Will. Thanks, Epic. So that's why I don't do the screen share like you're saying. In my laptops, the processor is what they call an ARM processor, because my laptop is a mobile device. I mean, it's got a great 8-core processor in it, but it's a mobile processor, like a Qualcomm. Thanks, Dylan. Same kind of processor you have, like I have in my phone. So the problem with that, while it's got a lot of power for what it is, the actual architecture of the chip prevents a lot of things from working. For example, I can't run OBS on my laptop. I hear you, Paul. Thanks, Ray. Thanks, Lee. Appreciate that. And so very limited right now. Now, once I have the high-speed internet, I'll have some better streaming options. There's a couple of browser-based streaming services. I don't know, Paul. I wish for everybody to be happy and healthy and safe. Thanks, Elliot. There's a lot of browser-based. I have to move around a lot. Thanks, Snazzy. Swizzle. Um, well, I appreciate that, Sebastian. Thank you. That might be one of the notifications. What's up, Sus? Oh man, y'all, that's awful nice. Hey, thanks, Leppy. Thanks, Damien. Hey, y'all still there? All right. I accidentally what y'all just saw. I got this. I got some money. Somebody just sent me $54. Somebody else sent me $100 the other day, and then somebody else sent me $26 the other day, and then I'm counting it as a birthday present. The scale that Edward sent me that I did the video on a couple days ago, which works great, and it yells out how fat you are when you step on it. Oh, well, happy birthday, Damien's girl. Treat her good. But yeah, so I'm trying to think. What else did I miss? But no, so that's it. It's like I talked to him yesterday at the internet place. Awesome. Thanks, Snazzy. Thank you, softball catcher. But so 45. I'm old. I'm a Gen X, y'all. In case y'all haven't picked up on some of my grouchiness. Yeah, I'm Gen X. Shadonk, not really. I mean, our ER rooms have been full, but you know, if I'm being honest, I don't remember a time our ER rooms not being full. At least at the public hospital. And then the private one, we'd go to the private one just because, you know, it would never full. But the Bain Hospital, the big hospital here, it's always been full. Thank you so much. And I can't even attempt to butcher your name because I can't read that language. I apologize, but thank you. Thanks, Gideon. So no, personally, and then within my realm, haven't seen any effects of the Omicron. How about y'all? Or any of y'all? Well, thanks, Dr. Banner. I appreciate that. Hey, mornings. So, speaking of Bruce Banner, y'all are aware. Let me move this off my screen. So, y'all are aware that there was a series. So, y'all give me a second. I'm readjusting here. All right, how's that? So, y'all are aware there was a series in the 70s, Incredible Hulk, right? Are y'all aware of that? Please tell me. I know most of y'all aren't old enough to have watched it. I mean, I'm not even old enough to have watched it when it was first out because I'm not that old. But there was a series. Now, his name in the series was David Banner, not Bruce Banner. Did y'all know that? And this is some TV trivia, insane TV trivia about how much the world's changed. Don't ever tell me the world's just as bad now as it was back then, because the reason why his name was David Banner in the show, the network executives changed it because Bruce was a gay name. No joke. Good luck on your studies, morning's wind. They were afraid that Bruce would be considered homosexual. So they literally changed this iconic character's name to David. And it's so stupid because we all know the thing with Marvel is the names had to have alliteration, Peter Parker, Bruce Banner, But yeah, no, that was a real thing in the 70s. Probably because NBC wasn't doing a Batman show on primetime in the 70s, Australia, scary, Will. Honestly, I think Australia is probably, it's probably like everywhere got different people, different areas. But I think a lot of y'all are like Southern Americans, not people from South America, people from the Southern U.S. Maybe because Bruce Wayne was rich enough. I don't know. Banner, but that's a real thing. Y'all can look it up. Why was the Hulk's name changed to David? And it'll tell you the story. It was network executives felt that it was a homosexual name. No joke. That's how ridiculous it was. I've never been to Australia. I've never been to another country, unless you count Texas. Which I guess you could. Thanks, Melissa. New York. That's too many people for me. We got too many people here for my taste. Thanks, Doc. Now, you were born in New York. Were you born in New York State or New York City? So, Will, growing up, it was always Superman. And when I say always Superman, hang on. My first tattoo I got when I was a wee lad. Hey, Elliot. Thanks, Bully. Thank you, brother. Oh, okay. So you aren't from the city, K. Thanks, Brick. But yeah, no. That's So I'm in a rural area, and I'm 30 minutes from the city, but they include us in the wider metro area. Thanks, Paul. The closest city to me is Huntsville, and it's got like 250,000 people, but what they consider the metro area has nearly 500,000. So when somebody says they're from New York and you say from the state or the city, so thanks, Will, appreciate that. When you answer they're from the city, you mean like the borough, New York, what's considered the New York City metro area, the boroughs, Long Island, Manhattan, all of that. You say you're from the state, that just means outside of this metro area. Once you get outside of New York City, it's not as, the people aren't as, got great people from New York City. I have friends from New York City. But New York City sucks. And it's also a great city at the same time. I know it sounds crazy. But thanks, Oscar. Thanks, Addie. See, that's too many people for me, KJ. What's it like, 26 million people? I mean, the city's so big, they've got 30,000 cops. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate that. Hugs back. But that's too big for me. Like I said, I don't even like being. Maybe on percentage of crime isn't that bad. Hey, thanks for stopping, Epic, and thanks for the happy birthday. You're going to have more crime there because you got more people. There's 20 something million people. And as far as the income, sure, people there make more money, but you're also looking at, yeah, that's a lot. That's a cops take care of one city, Bruce. But I mean, you're paying 2,000 a month for a studio apartment in a not great neighborhood. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Thanks, Hecker. Um, like I don't care how much money I made, I couldn't do that. But all the transplants in the North Alabama, they've ruined our real estate. I mean, a house that you could rent for $650 a month 4 years ago now rents for $1,800 a month. Hi, Jake. Shadonk, I'm not a big basketball fan. When I was a kid, I liked the Celtics. I was a huge Larry Bird fan when I was a child. Thanks, Gray Legs. Um, hey, I appreciate it, Paul. Thanks for happy birthday and thanks for hanging out. You have a good night. Morning. Um, then you gotta, if you're not in the US, roll tide. Thank you. If you're not in the US, especially if you're like from Europe, um, one thing to keep in mind, we're 50 states, 48 of us all here clumped up together. And a lot of our states, most of our states, are bigger than a lot of countries. Probably most countries that, um, even me, I'm from a small state that's only got four major cities, um, and considered a small state, we still have, over 4 million people in our state. And there's whole countries that don't have that much. It's 11 a.m. on the dot for me. And that's the other thing, kind of back to my point. Um, we have different time zones. We have four different time zones here in the U.S. If you drive 3 hours, if you were 3 hours east of me, or a 27-minute flight, it's an hour later. It's noon in Atlanta. It's noon in New York. It's noon in Virginia. But it's 11 a.m. here. Well, Will, I appreciate that. Wow, Gray Legs, thank you so much. Everybody say thanks to Gray Legs. All right, Elliot. I hope you have a good day at school. And thank you. Where are you, Bruce? Like, generally, I don't mean your address. I appreciate that. I really do. Scotland, okay. So Scotland's an area. Sweden too. I'd like to visit. Um, Places to visit in America. There's places I haven't been that I'd love to go. I bet the Grand Canyon's awesome. I'd love to go there. Um, Thanks, Manish. That's cool, Bruce. Thank you, Manish. Is it Manish or Manish? Thanks, Bastion. Thank you so much. I want to see the Rocky Mountains. So I'd like to see that whole area. Norway, Denmark, Sweden, Um, yeah, I would love to visit Sweden. That whole area, Iceland. Um, so where are you at? What state are you in now, Kay? Yes, whole Scandinavian area. Hey, Drago. Uh, one of my cousins, that's just like a little brother to me. When he got married several years ago, he went to Iceland on his honeymoon, and this is somebody that doesn't care to leave, you know, more than an hour from his house, and he loved it. Tennessee, okay. So I'm really, I mean, of course, Tennessee's stretched out, but I'm close to Tennessee. Um, thanks, Wangi. Thanks, Zen. I'm going to say Zen. No, don't worry about it, Bruce. I tell you what, just being able to sit there and chat with you guys, really helping a lonely old man on his birthday. Oh, that's just a walking stick. I did have my one of my scary black pew pews. I did have leaned over there, and I moved it because it was like my front door is right there, and so like when you open my door, you just saw sitting right here, leaned against the chair in the wall, you know, big black pew pew. I'm like, let's move that from there. Oh, Drago, feel blessed. Don't feel sad. Feel blessed. Here's the thing about it. Compared to somebody else, we're all spoiled. That's just how it is. Compared to somebody else, we're in a bad situation. It's There's always somebody who's got it a lot worse, and there's always somebody who's got it a lot better. Um, One of the things I've been working on is just trying to make my situation do something better every day. Um, I haven't either, Kay. Thank you, Blokey. I'm from Alabama in the United States, Manish. I haven't even been to all the states, Kay. Which I mean, I know people who've traveled multiple countries who've never seen all the states. Thanks, Drago. I've been to 15, 16 states, 17 states, maybe. Yeah. Hey, Richard, what's up, buddy? Yeah, 17 states, I think. Maybe it's just 15. I don't remember. I've been to all the ones around me, and then all the ones around them, and then maybe over. And I mean, been to as an adult. Yeah, you missed it, PPV. I was eating it earlier. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you so much. I don't. This is just it grows what it grows. Um, when I was on a full blown keto diet, I feel like it was growing faster, which would make sense because hair and fingernails are basically fueled by protein. Um, but I did find out something. Your beard will only grow as long as it'll grow. I mean, that's true, but no, there's actually a set limit on how long your beard will grow. It's genetic. Cake was good. I think Japan would be pretty cool. Well, thank you, Wangi. I understand everything you say, so you must be using a good translator, or you're better at typing English than you are. I don't know. Um, I comb it out. Um, biggest thing is after you wash it, after you shower, I take with the wider bristles and I comb it up. Now, when it was really long, it looked funny because I had like this big lion's mane sticking up, you know. And then you comb it back down, and that keeps it from getting matted. Hey, thanks, nobody. I'll be honest, dog. I don't want to live anywhere else but the U.S. I am very much happy with being. I don't care. I know there's people I hate America. I want to leave America. Let me tell you what. If America was as bad as everybody says America is, we wouldn't have a problem with too many people trying to come in illegally. It just wouldn't happen. Not trying to get political. That's just a fact. Hey, bros. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for happy birthdays. I hope you have a great day. Thanks, Truck. Thanks, Delphan. That's awesome. But yeah, no. So I have no desire to live in another country. And I know there are other countries that are free. And I did. I said nobody and not newbie. Yep. It takes forever. Well, I have a spot that doesn't grow. Technically, mine really doesn't grow here very well because I wish it grew right here so it would connect better. So I have a spot there. It's just the mustache is long. All right, Gideon. Thank you. That's right, Delphan. Thank you, Gideon. I hope you have a great night. I will, Drago. I'll get there. No doubt. Um, yeah, I have no desire to live anywhere else. Like I said, I know there's other free countries. And I know our extra freedom, thanks, newbie, it comes at a price, you know, but I wouldn't trade it. I mean, I wouldn't trade it. I don't want to live anywhere else. But I'm also a big shooting enthusiast. So, that plays a lot in it too. Um, one of my favorite hobbies I could not do in any other country to the extent that I do it here. Other than like, Somalia or somewhere, but then it's fighting for my life. Thanks, Zen. Hope you have a great day. But yeah, so that's enough of my I love America. I'll start singing national anthem here real quick if I don't stop talking. And I get the flag out, start waving it. Do other countries have that? We're just getting less and less here, but it's still very strong, especially in the southeastern U.S. But do other countries have the whole I'm decorating my flag, like, yeah, France, baby, France, like every day, like, I'm French. Dude, is that a thing that happens? Because we're like, yeah, USA, I'm American. You know, does that happen anywhere else? College football fan, Delphan. All right. Thanks, Shadok. You have a great day. Thanks, Monkey. Um, you don't really see it other than like you'll see it at sporting events, like you'll see it at the World Cup or you'll see it at the Olympics, but you don't just see it in general. Like, you know, you drive through neighborhoods here, there's American flags flying. all over, either hanging from houses or like it. Even in a poor neighborhood, you might see a flagpole with spotlights on it. Not an NFL fan. Thank you, sister. I showed them the. Y'all say hi to AD. She's the one that sent me the cake and snacks and balloon. That's all right, Monkey. Thanks for showing up. So I've decided Canada or Canada, as I sometimes like to say it, Elite Potato. Y'all are just cold rednecks with a weird accent. Hey, thanks, Mr. Incredible. Roll Tide. Which y'all probably think I have a weird accent. Depending on what part of Canada you're from. But if you're from Alberta, you might as well be from Alabama. I've watched enough TV. That's where I'm getting that from. And yes, I'm being facetious. I should probably put that pizza and lasagna in the freezer. What do y'all think? Toronto. Do you say Toronto or do you say Toronto? And I know you can't actually say it back to me and me hear it. So it's kind of dumb for me to ask. Oh, hold on. Hey, here, we back? Yep. Sorry you've had a rough day, Adam. I'm about to end the Toronto. Toronto. Here we go. They do get ridiculous sometimes, Kay. I don't know. Most American thing I've ever done. Ooh. I mean, AD, are you still watching? What's the most American thing I've ever done that's not too incriminating? I mean, really, and again, America's so big, you have some things that are the most Alabama thing I've ever done, which is, a subset of American. That's loud again, isn't it? So, my brother, God love him, is calling me right now. He knows I'm live streaming because he happy birthday me just a couple of minutes ago. I mean, I've had a lot of hold my beer situations. So I was at a party. I can't answer him. If I answer him, I gotta let y'all go. I was at a party years ago. It's probably one of the most Alabama things I've ever witnessed. Thanks, Lost Mind. No need for sorry, Gray Legs. I was at a party down in Tuscaloosa years ago. I mean, we're talking years ago, over 20 years ago, 25. I mean, I was a teenager. And Tuscaloosa is where the University of Alabama is. And we stayed at a buddy's place. And I can remember I was in a fight. And I'm literally holding this guy up off the ground against the wall because he was telling me he was better friends with my best friend. That didn't sit well, so we got in a fight over that. But I'm sitting there holding this guy up against the door. We're outside the house. I've got him up against the wall, and I'm just kind of, let me tell you. And I hear my roommate yelling, and I look. Now, we're in the ghetto. I mean, we are in the hood. We're talking one of those neighborhoods with bars on the windows. But I hear, come back, come back. And I yell, I'm going to say Bob. His name wasn't Bob. I'm changing the names, protect the guilty. I'm like, Bob, what are you doing? I'm still holding this guy up off the ground. And we go over my shoulder, and he's running, and he's like, this foreign MFer said that Crips and Tide sucks. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, and he trash talk America. And I'm like, I'm on my way. And I dropped the dude and I helped my buddy. And so we're like, come back here. I can't remember what nationality he was. He might have been Swedish. I don't know. Like, come back here, you foreign MFer. You better say roll tide and you love the USA. That might be the most American thing I've ever done. But hold my beer moments, oh my God. I mean, grew up riding in the bed of a truck. Now you know me. Grew up riding in the bed of the truck. It's just a common thing in the 80s in the South. But that also meant that teenage, young adult years, we didn't mind riding in the bed of a truck. And so, we used to try to surf. We used to, truck bed surf, which is basically your buddy's driving down old bumpy roads as fast as he can, and you're standing up in the bed of the truck, drinking a beer, trying to not fall. They say the Lord watches after fools and children. I was a foolish child. I got watched over a lot. I quit drinking 20 years ago, other than an occasional beer or glass of wine here and there. I don't think I've had a drop of alcohol. Probably been close to a year. I'm not a drinker. But man, when I was young, I was a heavy drinker. Oh, we did stupid stuff. Stealing chickens. Shooting skeets, but we were shooting bottle rockets out of the sky instead of skeets. So good thing about shooting bottle rockets, they always blow up. So you see them, you always hit them. Just dumb stuff. Just dumb stuff. Off-roading. Stealing the Declaration of Independence to keep somebody else from stealing it. That's probably the most American thing you can do. Yeah. Yeah. Eating cake. Some of y'all missed the cake, so I figured I'd take another couple bites before I got off here. Also, these are chips, Europe. What you call chips are French fries. Arm wrestling, yep. All right, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate the donations. That's amazing of y'all. Thank you so much. Appreciate all the happy birthdays. Appreciate all the support. You're always there with a kind word. Thank you for making my birthday better. Thank you for spending some of it with me. I love all you guys. Say God bless y'all because he blesses me with y'all. But I hope y'all have a great day. Thank you so much. Love y'all. Roll Tide.